Hi Virgo, this is Luke Voulgarakis from LV Life and welcome to your quick tarot for April 2024. Now if you haven't already, it's definitely worth watching your March video just to see if any of that stuff came into fruition. I'd love to know in your comments. Oh, hello. Just found loads of them on the floor, so we'll take those, shall we? 1, 2, 3, the perfect amount. Here we go. So we start with this Ace of Pentacles, then we move to the Moon reversed and the Wheel of Fortune upright. So let's just pop those in the order they came out and have a discussion. Have you been busy chipping away at something? Perhaps you feel like you haven't been getting anywhere or achieving much, but you have. Every little action, every little thing that you chip away at, every little thing that you do adds up and builds up. And that's what this is showing. Just busy, chipping away, building up, creating what it is, bringing that into fruition, but one tiny step at a time. Not big grand gestures and big events have not featured for you so much at the moment, and perhaps you have been feeling like you're missing out or your work's not making any, impact, or not getting the results or the response that you want. But I'm telling you that you are. Every little step is chipping up and adding away. Chipping up and adding away. I don't know if that even makes sense, but you know what I mean. Chipping away and adding up. That's what I was going for. Every little step is doing something towards your vision, your goal. So nothing is wasted. That's what I'm saying. Nothing is wasted. It's worth the effort. Then we move on to this Moon card. Now it's upside, it's reversed. So let me just turn it upright so you can see. In the Moon, we can see this transition from the two towers, one tower to the other. Now, when we have the Tower card in the tarot, it's when everything comes crashing down around you. The stuff that you thought you want is gone. And then it steps you into alignment for what you actually truly are meant to be doing, what your purpose is. And it rebuilds that new tower. The universe always knows better than we do. And what we see here is this transition between the two. And this transition isn't, not a walk in the park. We've got a couple of rabid-looking dogs there and a lobster and some flames firing down from the sun. So there's a lot going on, right? But it's this transition point. And I think that it came out in this reverse position because I think that you are spending a lot of time judging yourself, particularly in regards to this, thinking that what you're doing is not valid, it's not worthy, it's not amounting to anything. And I think that perhaps you are reminiscing on your old tower, or thinking, oh, why did this happen to me? And, this is not what my goal was. This is not what I planned. But I'm telling you that everything is in alignment. You are just making this kind of messy transition to your new tower. And that's okay. And it's just a case of navigating that and surviving it as best you can. But I can assure you that every little action that you take is building up towards it. So now is not the time to be impatient and to give up and revert back to old. Now is the time to keep persisting. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, a bit of a double-edged sword, really. I mean, the clue's in the title with fortune. It's a game. It's a game of luck. It's a game of chance. Very much like life, to be honest. Now, you can choose to spin the wheel and take a gamble. And on that gamble, you might get some nice, lovely gold thing, or you might get a devil or a snake. Who knows? But if you don't gamble, you'll never know. If you don't play the game, you're never going to know. So I guess you have this choice right now, and I think this really relates to these two towers on the Moon card. You have this choice. Do you continue to take this journey? Do you continue to take the gamble to get towards your new tower? Or do you retreat and revert back to old and just accept the status quo or the norm that you've always known? And I think that what this is saying is you've got to play the game. You've got to gamble. The higher the risk, the higher reward. So now is not the time for giving up. This is a month where you just need to persist. Enjoy the dance of life and accept it for what it is, knowing that every little action that you take is leading you towards the right goal. I hope that resonated. Please do let me know in the comments, and whatever platform you're following this on, I really appreciate it if you would like, follow, subscribe, share, because all of those things are free and they super duper help me out to grow my social presence. If you'd like a private reading, you can visit me at lvlife.com. I'll pop that information in the description and comments. Take care. Have a wonderful April. See you next month. Bye-bye.